Welcome to the Outsider Media Group. We talk battle rap from top tier, mid tier to lower tier. There's no biases here. And tonight we got a roundtable discussion about a whole bunch of random shit, man. Everybody introduce yourself, and we're gonna take right off.
That's a fact, man. Outsider Media Group, man. Pack, you know what I'm saying? Every fucking bar, all of that shit. We got a full house tonight, man. Where everybody else at?
Hey, this is Capital Don, aka Broadway Capo, representing Hold This Show Media.
Man, it's your boy Illinois, the greatest fucking battle rapper alive, according to myself and my daughter. And my daughter will body y'all daughters. Let's go.
Man, listen. It's me, bro. It's Cope, Real Worldwide Cope. Let's get this shit started, dog. Let's go.
Cope hit him with the, it's me, little bro. It's right.
It's me, bro. It's me, bro.
It's right.
Good. What's good, though, Cope, man?
Chilling, man. What's good with this?
From you after a while, man. Good to hear from you.
I know, right? Long time no talk, man.
Cope been out there for a minute, man. But you know what I'm saying? Shouts to the brother. He back. Saying about to go back on a new campaign. You feel me?
Yeah. Did y'all see what URL dropped today?
The tweet?
Nah, the battle they dropped.
Oh,
I thought it was decent.
Dre saw it. I need to watch it. After we do this, I got a few battles I gotta watch. Shouts to Spoken versus Steve McSwain on We Fuck With The Culture. I gotta watch that. I gotta watch the Sosa and Queese on URL, and I gotta watch Cortez and Saint Mike on RBE.
That battle I watched this morning, that was fire. I actually got Saint Mike winning that.
Saint Mike is nice, man. People sleep on how nice Saint Mike really is.
Yeah, I had Saint Mike winning that too.
I think I gave him the first and the third.
Y'all about to see that I got a real strange opinion on battle rap. I didn't like the battle. I think Cortez is trash, and I think Saint Mike is extra average.
Extra? All right. I'll give you the Cortez is trash. That's like a commitment. That's a rule. I agree.
Cortez, though.
But Saint Mike pen is so crazy. What he be saying is like, yo, sometimes I feel like the way he writes, he can't even say it in a good enough cadence. That's how good he writes. But he got some shit, bro.
Awful sometimes. Like him choking is his own worst.
Well, he didn't choke in this battle, which was good. Yeah, I was definitely like, come on, bro, don't do that.
Well, no, whenever the battle got announced, remember Dre, I said I got Saint Mike winning so long as he doesn't fuck up, you know.
Yeah. Right.
But I don't know, man. But yeah, back to the original point, Coach. So you want to talk about the PG?
Listen, man. I'm gonna just keep it real. You got 1,000 band battles in the tuck. You got Born Legacy in the tuck. Nobody has seen those battles because we only got pay-per-view. And you drop some shit that I don't even want to look at it. And honestly, it was a good battle. This dude, key second round, was crazy. And I had to be told that. And this shit is not what I want to see, bro. I want to see the battles that are anticipated for the culture. Wild.
Yeah, I'm trying to see that Gotti versus Chess already, man.
Exactly. Okay. They talking about. Hold on,
let me add to it.
Hold on, real quick. They talk. Oh, go ahead.
When you say anticipated for the culture, what do you mean?
Listen, bro. This is my point right here, right? They say Gotti and Chess is battle of the year. It's incredible. Why the fuck can't we see it right now? If it's that incredible, there should be no reason that it's sitting on the shelf somewhere. There's no reason.
SmackFlix.
I'm gonna let everybody get their points off because I've got to move third.
Hold on, he had a rebuttal to that real quick. What you saying?
SmackFlix.
I was going to say, Beasley did an interview with, I think, 15 Minutes of Fame, and I think they're about to come out with SmackFlix, something like that, where we can purchase
it's been out for a while.
I'm going to let everybody get...
Yeah, but what he was talking about really ain't make no sense. He said you'll be able to see all the battles. Come on, you ain't going to be able to see all the battles. Why even have pay-per-view if you could just see all the battles on the next
Let me say this, right?
Money straight to the pocket. That's why. They ain't got to go through the pay-per-view. They ain't got to go through YouTube taking their money, taking a large majority of their money, which they're putting all the money in for this big-ass production, and YouTube is taking most of the money. So, yeah.
Let me get locked in for this because I got some shit to talk about. this one. First off,
Same. I got next.
SmackFlix has literally.
I don't believe anything Beasley said.
SmackFlix has been out for years, like at least 3 years or so. Because I remember whenever I first heard about it, I went and found it on the App Store. I had to go on a fucking jungle hunt for that shit, but that's another story.
Yeah, that was
So
weird back in the day.
And at the time, it was right after Gnome 6, and I was like, okay, this is dope. Like they just had Charlie Clips versus Ill Will. And that like they had all the old, like not the like small events, but they had like the big events. They had the Summer Madnesses and the Gnomes and shit, and a couple other types of events. I think Perfect Day to Die 2 was on there, some shit. But so that shit happened, and then I was like, okay, like I kept it for a while. I didn't really use it for much because I can find all of this shit on YouTube, right? And I was like, okay, let me just like keep this. I go check it later on. They still hadn't updated the battle, so I deleted the fucking app. So I get the app back a couple years later. I'm looking through all my old apps, and I'm like, oh shit, I wonder if they ever did anything. Guess what the last battle that they uploaded was?
What's that?
Ill Will and Charlie Clips from No 6.
What was?
It's been like 3 fucking years, and y'all still haven't done nothing with it. Now y'all want it. Now y'all want to capitalize.
Yeah,
but you never know. It could have been a thing of getting a legal thing together.
Man,
you know what I mean? It takes a lot.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna keep it real. Like somebody who's been around with the battle shit for a long time, like watching it from what it came to and to what it is now, niggas is trying to modernize battle rap too motherfucking much. It was a culture in which the average hip hop head could come, kick it, be a part of it, be a fan, and still be as involved as the next man. Think about how many fans you've seen in battle rap who got just as much say as the battlers. Avery in Southern Battle Rap and 3BL, you know what I'm saying? Nunu was a fucking fan at first, like all of this shit. That being said, bro, this pay-per-view shit is fucking dead. Niggas wanted to see Conceited versus Young Ill on pay-per-view 5, 6, 7 fucking years ago, and we didn't never get it. And that made niggas lose faith in that shit because we know if we buy some shit from Smack, we will never fucking see it.
Let me put it to y'all like this. In terms of fucking like the whole SmackFlix thing, like Dre asked me, I think it was yesterday, how I felt about the whole thing, and I was like, here, let me put it like this. And this is me being as petty as is physically possible. I downloaded the shit a few years ago, you know what I'm saying? So y'all know how like some of these games you can get them bitches while they're free, and then they start charging for it, and you can still re-download it whenever you want because it was free.
Yeah, when it first came out, it was free. But I'm pretty sure
all right.
If they start to charge for this shit now, I'm okay with this because I already have the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll get all the free shit. Now, if you got to pay for membership and shit, I think it depends.
Yeah.
I think it depends. You know what I'm saying? Because
the name says it all. The name says it all. Netflix. I mean, SmackFlix gonna be like Netflix. That monthly subscription.
But the thing, okay, here's the real question. I want to pose this to everybody in the room.
Do they got a trial? Can I cancel it at 30 days?
Somebody.
Well, that's probably all this shit. That's probably why it took 3 years. I'm sorry, Caleb. My bad.
No. Somebody made the tweet about this, and I want to see how y'all feel about it. If SmackFlix was a paid subscription and it like you get access to all of like every pay-per-view, you know what I'm saying? Like you pay monthly, you pay like let's say $20 a month, and you get every pay-per-view, you know what I'm saying, like during the month or whatever and shit. Would y'all pay for it?
No. I'm paying my year in advance.
But the pay-per-views is like $50. Exactly. Of course you would take it. Like that's a better deal.
Advance before they get the count money.
Kareem, I agree with it, but I do want to say this. I would probably get it, but at the same time, I have to consider the fact that I'm not going to be excited.
Let me ask you this question. This is the whole point of it. Why would I buy the subscription? Like, what battles are going to be up there that's exclusive? And I'm not going to pay $20 for no fucking band battles.
They're going to yank everything off of YouTube. So to see URL. Yeah, to see URL.
Well, now, I don't know about that. That's a fucking terrible idea. Boy, listen.
They lose 900,000 for each subscribers.
Check me out. This is the thing for me. Netflix, when you look at Netflix, they got a whole list of shit that you can see online. Okay, this is on Netflix, this is on Netflix, this is on Netflix. Do I want to buy it? Do I not want to buy it? But the moment you make it SmackFlix, How many niggas got 1080 cams in their house and can bootleg this shit? If he was getting bootlegged this bad on YouTube, how bad is he gonna get bootlegged on?
That's gonna be a fight.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Like he definitely.
And another thing. Hey man, we all can admit it, man.
That's like saying you could have bootlegged a pay-per-view. Like you could always bootleg shit.
Listen, people can always bootleg it, but it's always people that's going to see it in their own quality.
They're not trying to see this terrible quality. Like they're trying to see a good.
But come on, man. Like everybody admit it, man. We like how Netflix works now. People share passwords like 4 or 5 fucking people. You know, like
how much?
The same shit.
Now think about what it takes to get real money on YouTube. That's only about 20,000 people subscribing out of that 900,000, bro. If they got
with YouTube, I feel like Smack shot himself in his foot by himself. When YouTube came around and made all these stipulations and shit, you can't cuss, you can't do this. Of course, the culture was gonna be left behind. It's fucking rap music. We all rap music, rapping, whatever. We always left behind. But then when they came to all these violent channels with all this violence and blood and gore and cussing and shit on it, you know what Smack said? The culture gonna survive anyway. Those was his words. The culture will survive without YouTube. And now this nigga is having to figure out ways to survive because he said, fuck YouTube, fuck Google partnerships, and fuck everything else.
I don't think it's surviving. I think it's getting more money. He probably looking at these views and like, man, a fourth of this, we'll be getting triple the money. A fourth of the YouTube.
Didn't they make 2.5? Never mind.
And that's just pay-per-view.
Hey,
and that was regular. That's 50 a shot.
Hey, I can 100% see battle rap dying because of speed. You know what I'm saying? Like this seems
I don't see it that way, man. I like that shit.
This sounds like enough is never enough to me. This sounds like, oh, well, I need there's more money here, so let's go get this shit too. Like, and
beyond that, do niggas not remember when Grind Time did this? Grind Time had a whole room where you could pay monthly before Rap Grid ever existed. When Scribble Jam was popping and everything else, they had a multi-page server where you could go donate whatever you wanted to for the month, and you got access to all the battles you couldn't see or could see at the events. If it didn't work for Grind Time, which had a bigger fan base, a more widespread fan base, and was on 4 different continents, why is it gonna work for Smack? Because he got Al Capone cigarillos? Get the fuck out of here.
Nah, just the name. It's the street feel. We know what it is, man. You know exactly why it is, because it's that street shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit ain't got time now to finesse it and figure out ways to better the streaming, the money. It's streaming now. So a website, it's a lot easier. Now it could be an app. A lot of things get involved in this process, and probably Grind Time probably set the blueprint. I'm not gonna say they didn't do nothing, you know what I'm saying? But as far as getting it to where it's gonna be successful, they probably figured it out after these 3 years. And now they're throwing. I'm sorry, go ahead.
You think that, and I say this, you know, with respect to Smack, but do you still think that out of all these leagues that there is only one pinnacle of battle rap? It would be different if Smack was the only street place you could go to hear street battle rap. Nowadays, true or false, RBE is putting on just as fire battles.
That's true, but the narrative has been painted though. The people, the ones that you got convinced that the URL is the NBA is all that you need. You don't need to try to convince other people. There's people that's willing to subscribe to this. They are focusing on them, not anybody else. They'll come along after. I think it's a great idea, especially how YouTube rake motherfuckers off their money. You know how much money did you get off your super chat? If a motherfucker send you a super chat, you don't get all that money. Think about what they're doing with your views and how they can just shut you down at any moment. I'm glad that they taking control of that shit. So,
my problem is, man, like, what does this mean for the battlers? Just because, okay, let's be real. With this live streaming and shit, these battlers ain't getting paid no more. You heard Hitman Holla complain about the fact that he on Smack and they want to pay Charlie Clips more money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he on Wild 'N Out with Charlie and they want to pay Charlie more money. But who would you pay more money to see, Hitman or Charlie?
Exactly.
Either, but look, at this stage, of course, since the whole part of the platform is evolving, now the contracts got to evolve too. Now I got to get residuals and goddamn royalties off this shit because it's a privately owned this company. It's not like y'all third party
the average
and getting
street
paid.
knows this though.
It's gonna take somebody to talk about it. What do you mean? It's only take one person. Or if I thought about that, come on, somebody can think about that, man. They gonna see that.
I'm of the opinion that the option at least should be there with all of this like money or whatever the fuck. You got all these pay-per-views and shit. I'm of the opinion that you need to give the option to the battler to where they can get their own, kind of like King of the Dot has been doing, where they have their own pay-per-view link and shit, and they can get like a portion of the pay-per-view sales based. So that like you literally not always, because like it's down to people's opinions, but it's like sales everyone else like you influence how much money you make, you know?
I think what it's going to take is
I think that should be an option.
Go ahead.
No, I was just I think that guys like Hitman will sell a fuck ton of pay-per-views by himself. So just let him put his link out there and get the money that he wants, you know?
I think that's a good idea, but I don't think battle rap is gonna be shit until, let's just be real, bro. The average battle rapper, like we sitting here as these quote unquote classy minds thinking about these things, but the average battle rapper, if they thought about these things, would not still be on backyard battle league with their best friend drinking 12-ounce Bud Lights. Real shit, the average battle rapper don't think about what we all sit here and think about.
Hey man, real quick.
Shout out to the Chitlin circuit, yo.
Yeah, shout out to the Chitlin.
But like, it need to be like, okay, you got the NBA. What's LeBron manager name?
I couldn't tell you, man. I know it's one of his best friends or something like that, but go ahead.
Rich Paul. Rich Paul don't just manage LeBron, though. Rich Paul manages Anthony Davis, LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? About 30 different basketball players of the highest caliber. Who manages the 30 upper battle rappers? You know what I'm saying? Fucking Smack. Until these battle rappers are smart enough to start agencies and unions, my nigga, battle rappers will still get fucked over. Smack gonna make all the money. You know what I'm saying? That's why so many people start leagues on their own, because they see that there ain't no money battling for somebody else. Why John leave URL?
To make his own money and to add to something else. That's what Nunu used to do. Nunu used to be a manager. So people are gonna have to get managers to actually
they had
talk.
A lot of those back in the Gap, like that was a big thing. Like you could be remember, I don't know if y'all remember Shell Bell. Shell Bell was like managing a lot of these up and coming cats. The PG cats.
Man, it sounds like y'all saying we need Rome back, man. That's what it sounds like, dog.
Hey man, rest in peace to him, man.
Yeah, we might need Rome back.
We don't need that troll last year.
Hey yo, cue up is so hard to say goodbye real quick. Never mind, go ahead.
It was just a week ago, man. Oh wait, no, it wasn't.
No, I'm talking about real managers. It need to be people with degrees. I mean, really.
Everybody, hey, y'all.
Make it a business, man.
Any aspiring up and coming battle rappers, holler at 540 Dre. He's offering his managerial service.
Negative. I don't want that headache.
Oh my God.
Fuck all that. Get in Illinois. Illinois got a marketing and a business degree and will really offer that shit. I swear to God.
I need a manager.
Yeah, no. Yeah, hey, that reminds me this real quick. Somebody did just say on Twitter that if Capo beats Lux, then he is the GOAT. So,
if who beats Lux?
If Capo, the gentleman that's in here,
our brother,
Lux,
yeah.
then he's the GOAT. So,
okay.
He might be already be the GOAT if he got a battle with Lux, man. He might be the GOAT already.
Man, listen, man. Lux is not. Never mind, man. We'll say that for another.
Hey, yo. All right. So we kind of closing thoughts on the whole SmackFlix thing. I think it depends on how it's implemented. If you take all of your back catalog off of the internet, you're making a fucking horrible mistake. Just for a quick dollar, you're gonna lose a good bit of your fan base, in my opinion.
Negative.
I think if it's implemented as the new, I think if it's implemented as
they got to boss up. They got to boss up. The culture got to boss up.
If it's implemented as a season pass, if it's
$9-10 a month,
pass, like a video game, you know,
I think it's gonna be more than $10 a month. Though.
Okay, check this out. You want to know what the biggest problem with all of this is that ain't nobody touched on? How old was y'all when y'all started watching battle rap?
That was many months ago.
I don't know. I don't even watch it for a couple
I got you right
years.
now. I got you right now. How old is these kids playing Fortnite, buying these skins and all these dances and shit?
Now, hold on. How many of them have parents who like, okay, this is just dancing in a shooting game, but how many of them are going to be like, oh, this is my kid sitting in front of a computer and this nigga who twerk just said, I'm going to put my dick in her mouth and my feet on her blouse.
Great rebuttal. But some parents don't really, you know what I'm saying, be checking. A lot of these games be fucked up too, so you know what I mean?
Shouts to all y'all absentee parents out here raising the next generation of hoodlums, bro. You can't just pop your kid. You can't just pop your kid in front of you kids and expect everything to be all right. That's why y'all got that bullshit.
I found it really hard to believe that without the youth, URL will survive, because if you got a YouTube partnership, you can go in and look at everybody's, you know what I'm saying, like how old their average fan is watching their shit, how long they're averaging on playtimes and shit like that. URL average fan is only 20 years old. I just looked at that right now. Their average fan is 20 years old, which means they got a lot of 18 and under fans. And these 18 and under fans is not finna have their parents. Imagine this. Little Tommy, who got a C in school, is finna tell his parents, I'm finna go watch A Verb lyrically fuck Lux in the mouth, and I want you to watch it with me, Mom.
Wait. Why they have to be that, though?
Why they...
Wait, what? I'm confused.
Slapping the shit out there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait, what just happened?
No, they 18, man. They don't have to get
pause verb after that, man.
Pause verb.
Come on, they 18 and 17. They got enough to pay for like Netflix.
Yeah, come on. This ain't like back in the day, yo. Even in my day,
I started watching battle rap. I was 6 years old when I started watching. All three of my kids watch battle rap with or without my influence. I see kids at the library here on YouTube because New Orleans is so close and the culture is so close to right here. If it's like that, it would just New Orleans. These kids is going to libraries to squad up 20 deep to watch these battles because some niggas just don't got internet. You know what I'm saying? Now imagine this. You got to walk into Family Dollar, spend $15 of your allowance, buy a gift card, buy a registration, then find a debit card that's going auto draft out of it so it can be like Netflix. There's too many different stipulations with this SmackFlix shit, bro, that I've already thought about. I brought all of this shit to Gully and Bronze Brigante on King of the Dot years ago because I thought of this shit and it's easy to think about. But when your fan base is 40% under 18, it's always going to be impossible to do those viewing streams like that and be successful. That's why NBA TV is talking about not even existing no more, because how many kids watch basketball? Then how many kids can convince their parents to go buy NBA TV for $49.99 a year?
That's more for the grown-ups, though. You know, the kids can always watch it at home on ESPN.
That's
why
I said that's
NBA TV not going nowhere. Trust me.
It's still another option. It's not like this. Like, if Smack take all this shit off of goddamn YouTube, it's gone. It's over. You know, you can still go on ESPN, TNT, and see NBA games.
But that's what I'm saying, Dre. I think that's why they need to leave. Like, don't take the entire back catalog off of fucking YouTube and shit. Because then, you know what I'm saying? Like if you want, like, make the young kids or whatever wait till the battle drops or whatever. And that's another thing that I'm about to get to whenever we transition here in a second. But I want to see, does anybody have any final thoughts on this before we move?
My last thought is that if Smack really wanted to make some money, he would do the same thing that 106 and Park started off doing, which is being on BET from the hours of 1 to 5:30 in the morning, so niggas can Vivo that shit, TDR that shit, whatever you want to do with it, and then let niggas decide.
Dope. That's a dope concept right there. Like the old After Dark when no rules go, but it's not the same type of company, but that could possibly work.
Hey man, so like we fell asleep watching like Boys in the Hood and Bell woke up to like shaking asses on TV. So now these kids
white girls.
Now these kids gonna fall asleep watching T.I. and Tiny, and they gonna wake up to hear bow headshot with like. All right, man.
Yeah, that used to be my shit, bro.
But all right, so this
booty popping on a handstand. All right, my bad. That's the last one.
Now we got a good transition, man. So one of the core issues here, first, I want to talk about how, in my opinion, URL has fucked up not all of the potential, but a lot of the potential that the band concept had in the beginning, right?
Oh, we about to talk about this.
Yeah, we about to talk. We got to talk. This ties back into the original convo, though.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is this is a different aspect of, like, I'm not talking about. I want to talk just specifically about the band shit, because, like, Born Legacy 6, that was Norbs' decision not to do pay-per-view. The rest of these events you can see on pay-per-view, but with this band concept, right? It started out as the hottest thing on the streets, man. Franchise and Mac Mill came out.
Jack Boy and Steams was crazy out. Too.
Yeah, Jack and Steams came out. Snake Eyes and Saga dropped. You had some good ass.
That's a piece, Snake Eyes, bro.
And then they decided that was bad. But they decided that, hey, we're going to have a 3-day event where it's all band battles. We'll tell you who the PGs and the one-offs are, but y'all got to stay your eyes glued to the internet to see what battles there are that happen. And it's common knowledge. I'm not spoiling anything at this point.
You know what it is with that imprint? It's that it highlights the old school grittiness of battle rap. Like, how it's just like
anticipation. You had to be there.
Well, no, because here's the difference.
No, but check it. The mentality though in that scene is you gotta kill that nigga, and that's not common in URL, like on the main stage. Like in that shit, it's like, yo, you gotta fucking win really, really, really crazy to get noticed. Like it's like a proven. I don't even want to call it a proven ground, but y'all know what I mean. Like that's where niggas bleed.
But
at,
in this era, like the way that they did, like Band Legacy and Born Legacy 6 for that matter, it reminded me of the old days, man. Like I don't know if y'all remember. I can still remember watching Born Legacy, or like looking at the internet, seeing Born Legacy 3, Born Legacy 4 updates, right?
Nigga, bro, I used to BattleRap.com. Shout out BattleRap Chris. That was the nigga I used to fucking follow, bro.
Like so like it reminded me of that type of shit, man. Like you had to get your updates from off the internet. You found out, oh, Av versus Gluezy is going down. Oh, Bill Collector and Drugs, you know what I'm saying? Fucking who else? Who are some other battles? That Ryder and Saga. You know, like there was a lot of battles that happened on shit, and we have seen 4 of them. We've seen 4 of them. We have seen Swamp versus Your Honor, Ace Amin versus Fuse the General, Burke versus Yo Bull Peanut, and Jack Boy Maine versus Big T. Now, if you look at who's dropped, Jack Boy is about to battle John. Ace Amin and Burke Buck is being pushed as like the headline PG for Band Legacy. Swamp has as a plate on Band Legacy 2. Your Honor and Gunpowder Pat was being pushed as a flagship for the thing. So do y'all see what's going on?
Somebody got a mean echo though.
I think it's Illinois, but so it's
Avenue.
So y'all see this narrative, right? Y'all see the planning.
Nah, on that point, I can see what you're saying, but it's like, why would you even drop all these events and have it anticipated? And they're supposed to be impactful battles. I'll name a couple that they said were so impactful, like you gotta see it. JC versus Mike P, Franchise versus Trez, Geechee versus Chess, Av versus Glue, Snake versus J400, Steams versus Chilla Jones, which niggas should already know that's never coming out.
That's
Prez versus Holmesy, Ryder versus Saga, Bill versus Drugs, and YK versus XL. That's at least like, I don't know, at least 10 battles a name right there that are supposed to be impactful that didn't happen.
Exactly, and that's my point, right? So,
I mean, not didn't happen, but didn't drop. But you get what I'm saying? We didn't see it.
Yeah, no, and that's what I'm saying. So you guys took the hottest commodity in the battle rap community, and I give you credit for that. Everybody was like, "Oh yeah, this is the best shit," whatever, and they were extremely hyped for this. Y'all are about to do Band Legacy 2 when we have seen 4 battles from the probably about 30 battles on the first event. Y'all are about to put another 30 battles on backlog that who knows when people are going to fucking get like to see, because the thing is, like, at that point, do I really, if Ryder versus Saga was to drop right now, that would do a wonder for Saga's career, man. Like he would be getting even more of a push. Like that's 230s back to back, man, on Band.
And that's probably how they gonna play it out. But They do this shit in waves. You know, you see how they push the waves of people. They're trying to do the marketing. URL is doing it all, basically. They got to do the marketing, the promotion, push the artists and all that shit. So the battles of the lesser known guys that probably came out from that first band legacy, it's going to probably come out, you know, midsummer or something like that. Right now, you got to get the guys out they got the names. It's actually got a little following. It's actually hot out here. Now the rest of the guys, we got your material. Go do some more work. We got you. Your name is.
But my problem with that, though, first off, right, is that they seem to like they paint the fans as fiends or something, right? Like whenever they ask for battles, they're like, oh yeah, like they really like. They fiending for our shit. Yeah, because it's like 4 fucking months old. It's like 6 months old. It's not because like we're willing to be patient for shit, but don't act like it's just like we're being
just put it like
if you fiending, go buy the pay-per-view, man.
Nah, but for these battles, there is no pay-per-view though, so that's the problem with that.
Yeah, that is the one bad thing about that. Yeah.
Yeah, would you say, Capo?
I was gonna say, like, all right, with this whole band situation, I'm having this feeling, right? I know JB personally, right? And he's the one that came up with the idea and the concept.
Yeah, he's the director. Yeah, right.
He came up with the idea and the blueprint for band. I feel like URL didn't let him do it himself. Like, I feel like Band Legacy, we shouldn't know who battled until they drop the actual battle. And I feel like URL is pushing this band, is now implemented themselves in this band situation. Now it's starting to get watered down. How y'all feel about that?
That's what I was saying. I feel like within a year from when the first band shit happens, this shit is going to be all but a dead concept because think about it. After this one, we will have had 60 band battles. 60. You know how many battles?
And he's gonna flood them. He's gonna flood them. I don't think he's gonna hold on to them shits, man.
But it's gonna be awful. Like,
but you know what's crazy?
The magic is gonna wear off. Like,
it's funny that he said like URL's kind of got their hands in JB's work, and I know JB's working on, but like he even said it himself. He was like, you get battles that we didn't really play in, like X Factor versus Suge. Like that was supposed to be a volume battle, and then URL wanted a band battle. So it's like, it's crazy.
That battle was terrible.
Yeah, that's supposed to be a volume 3 battle, right? I think it was volume 3.
Holy shit, that battle was all.
That was horrible, man.
He said that in an interview. I forgot where exactly, but shout out JB. I think he's really creative, and they should like let him, but like let the battles out. Like that's what it's about. Like whenever they want.
But that's what I'm saying, man. Like I don't understand like how. I don't know, man. Like you had something that's very fucking good. This to use a street mentality. Say you out here, you got a product, right? You know what I'm saying? You out here selling your product and you sell out of the shit. And motherfuckers come to you, they're like, hey, I need some more of that shit. And you're like, all right, I got you. You wait about 4 or 5 months before you get back. All of a sudden, yeah, you can still, like, people are still going to come for that point. They done started fucking with another motherfucker because they got sick of waiting on your ass, you know?
That sounds good, but not the same premise. It's not the same premise, man, because you know they got work out here. It's different work, but it's work out here. They got the fiends. They got motherfuckers believing that it's the NBA. We really goddamn it, it's Rucker. You know what? Never mind. But it's not the same thing. They gonna still push it out here. They gonna open the floodgates. You know, up the prices with a drought and then open the floodgates, man. Same shit.
I think it's just disappointing, man, because you come upon something that's culture shaking that has been like attempted to be imitated in a bunch of different formats. Like a bunch of different leagues have tried to do their own version.
Low key, don't be surprised if there is like a band madness like next week or something.
I swear to God.
Yeah, see that Cope. Now you thinking like I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure he's gonna open the floodgates on this shit. He sees
it would only boost promotion, so and that's what they're trying to get. So
Yeah, but you got to get the more well-known players out here that's been out here. Get their names out here. Then work everybody else in. I think the band battles, they should do the PGs. Like, well, no, not really.
I mean, come on, man. Like
the people, the people still want to have to see it. Like, I don't know. Don't get.
I think Dre said it. I kind of do. At the very least, if you're gonna announce PGs and one-off battles, have like a $20 pay-per-view or whatever where people can pay to watch the PGs and the one-offs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they can pay and they can watch that shit. You don't have to advertise the band battles. Like you don't have to put that shit on the stream. But at least let people get something, so they're not sitting there waiting on 30 fucking battles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, $25
for the PG battles never come out anyway.
Exactly, and I'm not gonna lie. If I saw enough names on these cards that interested me, I would pay like $20-$25 for that shit. You know?
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you like a battle
for 3 days. I pay $35. Yo, for 3 days,
let's scale it back.
I'd say 30.
Yeah, I'm paying enough on the shits.
You're not the big card guys. Let's scale it back to 20.
Nah, but like,
but a lot of the PGs from the first one was kind of unknown. So would y'all like be like disappointed if the shit didn't hold up and you paid your money for it?
Well, no,
not really.
Well, I wouldn't pay my money unless
then again, if I paid my money,
no chances. I wouldn't take no chances.
If I paid my money, I feel like I have free reign to talk shit. So you're right about that.
I got 2 points that I want to make.
Oh, these niggas trash.
First off, if you gonna pay for somebody to if you gonna pay to watch somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're not familiar with these cats, if you want to pay for it, do some research on them. Go watch 1 or 2 of their battles before then. I know it's a lot of people, but shit, like you know what I'm saying? Like see if it's worth the investment. But also, second off, like a lot of these names on this shit, I'd say a good 60 to 70% in terms of the PGs are literally the same names, just recycled. So you got to make people want to see their battles at some point. That's what they had to do with this PG class with Nightwing and fucking like who else? Like G-Lo and some of these cats. Like they had work out there, but you had to like make them matter more on URL. You know?
Let's be honest. There should be no more PGs, but they're not doing it right now. They really stuck the ball on this.
They got too many, man. They got too many PGs that's going on right now, man. Not even just band legacy.
No, they got like 16 PGs on this card, not including the band battle. I'm not even
talking about this card, bro. If you look, already done 2 Road to Traffic PGs.
I don't see how anybody make it out of these PGs. Like they honestly got like 15 PGs, not including the band battles, man. And most of them not gonna even drop. So
y'all not seeing what they doing though. What they doing is they're making different battle rap hubs. So now it's gonna be different spots you go to. Look what they did with the DMV. Shout out to Richmond, VA, 4 hours from where I stay.
Nah, that's a fact though.
They made that a fucking battle rap hub, so now we got a lot of people there. Next spot, I guess they're gonna start wherever they work on. You know, they got LA,
the problem is,
like Florida, it's Tampa, like
Tampa, and that's gonna be a hub. So
that's
now,
a good market, man. Shout out you.
Let me say this though, like you can make some shit a hub. They bring Gnome to Houston. This is the 2nd year in a row. But if you're not putting on any of the Houston talent or any of that shit, like any of the local talent, then like, I mean, yeah, like it's good. Yeah, we want to see Smack here or whatever the fuck, but like. You having all these PGs, like I said, they've done 2 Road to Traffic PGs, 1 in Colorado and 1 in Utah, I think, Nevada, one of those states over there.
They've also
they did Band Legacy. They did Band Legacy 1. They're about to do Band Legacy 2. They did the Red Dot 2 event on May the 5th, which got hardly no promotion. You know what I'm saying? Had a bunch of one-offs and PGs and shit. So that's in the tuck as well. All of these PGs, bro, like. How do you URL's getting too crowded?
Man, fuck that.
Yeah, I feel like you need to be like very different to get out the PGs, or at least some twerk nitty type of shit. Like the
URL's getting too crowded, bro. Everybody.
It's not. It's just getting
Big T trying to come back, man. Big T trying to come back. Y'all saw that Norb show? Like he want his spot back. Man. He want to go back.
We'll talk about this later. But check this out. What about doing away with the PGs altogether? Because if you think about it, URL popped at a time when people was just tired of seeing the vets. The fans will let you know when the vets are too, you know what I'm saying, been around too long, and they'll tell you when new talent need to come along. Briz and them, like, they went through PGs off of, like, that was just sheer coincidence. Like, they was just the first class. But if Briz was battling the way Briz battling now on King of the Dot, anybody who worth it skipped the PG anyway. And it seemed like if you graduate from the PGs, nobody pay attention to you. You know what I'm saying? And there's some notable names who've been PGs. For instance, Automatic Ray. That nigga has battled some of the greatest names in battle rap over and over. Briz, JC, T-Top, like Chef Trez. And for some reason, this nigga is like Dre Dennis. He's like the PG gatekeeper.
I'm glad you said that, both of those names. All right. But is URL the home of you could just be cool and win rounds?
Moments.
So it's different. It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Automatic Ray is definitely dope, but it ain't about that. And I think that's what it is about the PGs. They try to test your marketability and shit like that. You know what I mean? So it's not about skills, I don't think. I think it's more about the marketability.
Let's just call a spade, man. URL does not listen to what the fans are saying. The fans have been on this same shit for at least 6 to 8 months of, hey, we're tired of seeing the same 10 to 12 names on every card. You're just shuffling them around. You're doing a little round robin shit so they can pad out their resumes. And like, we got all of this talent coming up. What's the deal? And it's Gnome is finally the first time within like a year or more that we have not seen New Jersey twerk on a URL card. Let that sink in.
Okay.
A card damn near.
So they gotta birth new stars. They gotta get more talent for those stars to battle too. So, you know, they gotta get, you know, even though it's a lower tier, they gotta have people for them to go against too, so they don't get burnt out like they did Twerk. Twerk ain't gonna last another year, yo. With the way that they pushed him, no.
Twerk is a god.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
Damn near.
Let me finish. Let me finish what I'm saying. He's not gonna last like another year or something like that with the way that he's getting more matchups straight out the gate. He's getting all this. Who are you gonna want to see him battle after another year? Think about it.
Let me ask you this. You said that everybody said the same shit about JC. How many battles JC had? How many of the top 10 niggas has JC battled, beat, or lost? Don't matter. Who else can he battle?
JC did not have that push like Twerk did. Twerk got all top tiers.
JC sits out like 2 or 3 cards at a time, and then he'll come back.
No, you think he does? He sits out a URL card to go battle.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about URL. We're talking about URL right now.
And then JC is the back, and he'll battle like Mike P. right after he gets finished battling DNA. He battled last year. He battled Geechee Gotti, B. Dot. The year before that, he battled New Jersey Twerk. He steady puts the new guys on, and I respect that. He little to get a little from the URL. I don't like that they're just like, okay, Twerk, you're about to battle Hitman, and then you're gonna battle Calico, then you're gonna battle fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna battle Lux, you're gonna battle like, where is he giving back? The only down step, quote unquote, that he took was him battling Mr. Wavy.
Let me say this. Let me get this little point off real quick. Like I was saying earlier, URL is really getting their promotional skills together. So you see the trials and error when they try to actually push somebody. Let's see. Let's start at Chess, Av, then Twerk. You know what I'm saying? You see, they pushed a little bit too much. Now they say they overran this guy. This one happened. So I think with this new group of people, they're going to do a mass like type of promotional thing instead of just focusing on one person. Because there's no reason to be wasting all this money with all these different people if you're not going to promote them and use them. But go ahead.
Nearly everybody is overran. Like they booked over and over. Like how could they not be overran? Like,
look, they already focused on one person already. The nigga Swamp.
Yeah.
They already focused on one person already, bro.
Hey, yo, I mean, no,
because they got Swamp, they got Ace, they got Berkey.
They do got Berkey. I'd like to use.
I am a Berkey bag. Oh my god.
I'd like to use an analogy, a wrestling analogy, real quick, if I could, because they have a saying when it comes to wrestling, right? Say you have like this batch. Oh, okay, for a good example, whenever WWE did this shit with like the women a few years ago, where they tried to incorporate all the women and they brought them all up. If you try to push 5 or 6 people, then no one gets pushed, because then it's literally the same thing as if everyone's special, no one is. You have too many people.
That's wrong. Goonies.
Hey, guess what? How many of the Goonies are actually getting pushed?
Facts.
Listen, they don't need to be pushed at this point. They're popular. You're missing the whole point. You just need to be known just a little bit. You got to do the rest of the work. We'll get you out here. We'll put your name. We'll put you in the spot.
That's not always fair though, Dre, because he died to Saga. Ryder had been doing what he was supposed to for the most part throughout the whole thing. They didn't think, oh, he's not marketable or whatever. Right now they're pushing Twerk and they're starting to push Jack more. Louisi's not doing a whole lot of anything. He even made a post about how there's like 2-3 URL cards in the coming months and he's not on any of them. Ryder, who knows what Ryder?
I don't know about that.
Drugs doesn't ever get any shots on URL. He did well against Stewie. He did well against Bill apparently. But they don't.
Hey, look, hold on. Pause this real quick. If you are real smart, hold on, real quick, Reem. If you are real smart, they better start branching off and using Rain for what the fuck he is. It's a fucking music maker and a producer. He need to take people that like Ryder that makes great music and other ones that make great music that, you know, you're still under contract. Look, we can get you money this way too. Even though you're not popular on the stage, we can get you on this shit right here on the range shit. So they need to start worrying about mainstream too, yo. I'm just saying that because they can use
the only problem is that the stigma is always still there of battle rappers can't make good music.
Let's get to it. No. Let's get to this real quick. This little segue. It's been goddamn fighting that stigma for a while. Then New Jersey Twerk dropped that. You know what? Never mind.
Hey, I'm blocked by Twerk. I couldn't listen.
They said the track list is I'm strapped in, big nine, bigger nine, biggest nine.
Yo, I think that stigma of battle rappers can't make that. You know, they came from that era of like niggas like Mook and Lux and them niggas. But like this new era of battle rappers, they actually make great music.
No, like, fuck that. This new era of battle, nah,
bro. We got people like Surf.
Come on, we got like Surf, Aver, Ryder, Ave. Yo, they got good projects out here.
Some guys make good music. Come on, Geechee does, Surf does, JC and Lux have a dope ass track out. T-Top got a dope, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just.
But
listen, that stigma from like people like Murder Mook and Loaded Lux, like records back in the day, bro.
Wait. Loaded Lux is not good on the never mind. Go ahead.
He is, but it's not. You know, it's not that mainstream feel that people want to hear.
What mainstream is dead. First off, let's talk about that because Triple X, like by of what a rapper is, most niggas would hear him and be like, what the fuck is this? So that don't even matter. But the point is that nowadays, like someone had just said that nowadays battle rappers make good music. No, the popular battle rappers make good music, and they make good music because they know how to fucking rap. Nowadays, you see so many battle rappers who are like, I don't even record music. First track, but I done had 37 fucking battles. Back in the day, it was almost a requirement to be able to rap. I'm only 26 years old, but my nigga, if you step to the park and could freestyle over over nothing, but couldn't freestyle over a beat, niggas would clown you, bro.
Come on now. We're talking about battle rap for taking your jacket off, so the rules is different here. So you know what I mean? It's
when the rules are fine.
Or take your hoodie off.
Yeah.
Or take your hoodie.
And there's another hoodie up underneath.
Yeah, exactly what I was gonna get to.
Hey, man.
But go ahead, y'all.
What I was saying, like back to the very original, the very first point we were on, right? So in my opinion, I think that a lot of these, like, they have all of these new talent in just in this last PG class. I'm not even talking about the one that's shaping up right now, but you got Riggs, Jay the Nightwing, G-Lo, Fucking who else? Swamp is in that last class, right? Fucking all of these cats that have all been like groomed and conditioned into being URL soldiers. And what are you going to do with them? Because there is not enough room on there's not enough cards for you to give plates to all these guys.
That's why they finding all these events. I mean, that's why they going from all over the US, different hubs, and finding spots to hold events. There's going to be a lot of events here in the next year. 2020 is going to be so fucking lit again, bro.
Yeah,
right now,
Dre,
I like the energy.
They're skipping over the obvious solution. The solution isn't have more events. The solution is cycle around your talent better.
No, the solution is
quit putting
the solution is, bro.
on every card that you have. Quit putting Rum Nitty and Geechee Gotti on every card. Well, I can't say Geechee because Geechee sat down for a little bit. Shouts to Geechee. But quit putting fucking Twerk on every card.
Come on, Twerk is the base. You gotta have him on every card.
He sells. Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Let me tell you.
You only sell for so long.
Twerk is not. I could retire in peace.
Twerk is about to be a superstar, bro.
Right now, man. Twerk will hold it up.
How many times this nigga choked on URL and we talking about he's the face?
He's about to be a superstar, bro.
He only has
Capo, we are old heads. We still
Surf. You know how many times Surf choked? He's the face. He was the face too at one point. Like,
it's all about entertainment.
He was never the face.
But here's the thing, Dre.
He might not have been the face, but he was definitely like the most popular battle rapper that we had.
Rock been the face for like a good 4 years, to be honest.
Twerk has one more year left. Twerk has one more year left where he can battle like Calico, Hitman, fucking who else? Maybe he's not gonna battle K Shine probably.
Geechee Gotti.
Yeah, Geechee. Fucking that'll be about it. You know.
I think the Rum Nitty rematch is happening too.
No.
Y'all want to know what I think?
Battle was actually so good. They should just drop the original. They should just drop the original.
Guess what? You fucked your own battle up. You shouldn't have brought that man's dead mother up. Shit.
Look. So who said that URL
I
need
understand
to throw less
you
events?
tried to treat him like you treated JC, knowing damn well that shit wasn't gonna fly.
Hey, who said that there needs to be less events in order to be successful? Who said that? KTL, you said that?
Basically, yeah. Like
Caleb,
I'm not
go
saying
ahead
less
and cook
events,
him,
but
man.
just
Like I think it was Caleb.
Okay. So what if I said the solution ain't more or less events? The solution is stop having battle rap be so segmented that not everybody is welcome. Like it used to be like everybody was welcome. Hip hop was this multicultural thing. And now it's like you're not straight enough or you're too nerdy. So you got to go here. You know what I'm saying? And then you got niggas like Nick Cannon. Why does Nick Cannon have Charlie Clips, Hitman, Conceited, and Sharon on his show? Have you ever seen that nigga really standing out at a URL event?
No, he's a smart businessman. That's the only reason.
Vulture.
I mean, URL booking Paste now, like.
Man, and that's cool, but what I'm saying is there is no major investor other than Nick Cannon in battle rap. If you go watch Wild 'N Out, bro, what is Wild 'N Out other than battle rap comedy? That's it. Like there's certain games that's not about the rapping or improv or rebuttals, but for the most part, that's what Wild 'N Out is. There is nobody on the planet right now putting on for battle rap in the mainstream like Nick Cannon is, and yet Smack has not invited this man to do nothing. And Nick Cannon he's already said, I've tried to reach out and get more battle rappers. He was like, we're working on that. We're gonna have more of this and more of that. Nick Cannon want to do a TV show, but you think Smack gonna give Nick Cannon permission to do a TV show and he has all these battle rappers under contract? Smack is the smart businessman. He's contracting all these battle rappers because he knows what the fuck time it is. Snoop had Gladiator School. Yeah. Nick Cannon got Wild 'N Out. They got more leagues popping up. 50 Cent finna have a battle league apparently. He tweeted he wanted to have a battle league. Smack smart, man. He managing all these.
I feel like the good move would be for Smack to partner with Nick Cannon.
And I agree.
Get that big bank behind you instead of goddamn stale ass cigarellos. Never mind.
Because like we talk about all the time,
vodka.
Battle rap is still like a small community, but Nick Cannon and Wild 'N Out is like that's like national TV and shit. Yeah,
that's global, not national. Global.
That's a fact. That's global shit.
Now think about it. These 5 battle rappers that's on Wild and Out is making more than most of these regular battle rappers are making their fucking career. They're guaranteed 40. They're guaranteed 40 on a tour with goddamn it 7 stops.
Hey, come to think about it,
Will wasn't even getting 5.
Getting paid
exactly
for their lyrics. Smack is banking on these niggas' lyrics. He got it on YouTube where all the lyrics are copyrighted. They're copyrighted to Smack.
Well, no, because places like Verse. What's the place that transcribes the battles?
How does Smack
Rap Genius?
somebody else's material?
Rap Genius. No, you can't use their audio, but places like Rap Genius proves that's not right. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Their whole site is about their lyrics.
Come to think of it now, like, think about it. How often a year do you see Charlie Clips, Hitman, except for Sharon? Sharon's making like his rounds this year. But how often do you see those kinds of guys on the card? So that might actually be the solution, because if you let these guys go make this Wild and Out money, go let like
they're not coming back.
Tay-Rock or whatever, they'll be off your cards for a while. You'll be forced to put new talent on your cards, you know? So
that's what I'm saying, bro.
They can't be mad at goddamn Nick Cannon for actually taking the comical part of battle rap and using it, because you hear all these people talk about, you want to hear all that jokey shit, we want to hear the real, the hard, and they want to hear some imaginary death and shit, but don't want to have a good time.
A game called Imaginary Gun.
Yeah, you can't put that shit on TV either.
What do you want? What would you rather go?
No.
Like a free trip. Hold on, real quick.
That's all I'm saying.
Real quick.
Definitely get taken up there.
A free trip. If you can go to a battle rap event or go to a Wild and Out event, and I ain't saying like the Gnome or shit, nothing like that, because of course you're gonna want to see that for that moment. But if somebody offered you to go to a Wild and Out or a battle rap event, where would you go?
That's not a fair question, because Wild and Out is like, that is basically like Gnome. You got 5 major battle rappers there and all these celebrities, so you got to compare it to Gnome. Would you rather go sit in a room with celebrities?
It's women there. It's laughter. It's a good time. It's not tense. It's women there.
Wait. Hey, I'm a real nigga. I'm going to find bitches wherever I go.
Wait,
you gonna find people like Jade, sir. That's kind of getting them out.
Hey, do y'all know?
There's not women in battle rap.
Jade,
hey, do y'all know Wild and Out do 2-on-2 battles, and they're not jokey battles. They're
dope.
Really like go in.
I think
Smack where you fuck
battle
up that.
rappers that's involved in Wild and Out, they probably have like some kind of hand in transforming that shit like that.
Hey, yo, like I said, man, you could not take New Jersey Twerk and put him on Wild and Out, man. It's work.
I don't know.
I can't say that. I can't say that. His popularity alone.
Arsenal.
That's a bad example.
Yeah, Arsenal.
Bringing Twerk to Wild and Out. Twerk is so popular right now. You bring him to Wild and Out, and their ratings go up because his fan base so big right now.
You can take Twerk to a bar mitzvah and he'll turn them on.
Wasn't jokey on that motherfucker that was a battle rapper, and y'all remember what happened, don't you?
Nah, I don't believe that. I don't believe
Dre Dennis's worst L he ever took.
Hey, Dre Dennis just choked.
Dre Dennis though.
No. I think Dre Dennis would have been dope. He choked. And said some pause-worthy shit. And choked again.
Like they had Bonnie and Godiva on this shit too at one point.
Man, look.
Bonnie Godiva, they had her on there because she's an attractive female battle rapper. That's the entire.
Wait. Until she got out of the battle rap community. Once she got out of the battle rap community and stood around them other chicks, they were.
In comparison, I don't know. She don't look like a Wild and Out girl to me, man.
Fuck no.
I don't know, man. Don't they be having that like flat everything white chick on there? That little funny white chick. I don't know, bro.
Well, she like a
but she legit funny though, bro. She legit funny.
Yeah. Could you imagine Bonnie's
I don't think Bonnie is funny.
Style.
Hey Dre, you're not allowed to use the Jazz the Rapper argument in this situation. I'm not letting you do it.
First off, Jazz is not the answer neither. Jazz
out here talking about putting pills in her butt and shit.
Dre loves using this angle. He always
that's a fact.
Dre loves using this angle. It's like, Yeah, Jazz is really like she's fine as hell whenever you see her up stand next to like Av and Saga and whatever. But if you put her next to like if you put her next to like Fair Funeral and fucking like
That's
RX
KCJ and
and
all like yeah.
yeah, he's like,
Bro,
yo,
let's keep it a bill
who's
though.
the
Let's
brother
keep
on
it a bill.
stage?
Even Farrah not that bad standing next to some of these truly bad bitches, bro. Like Farrah cool.
I think
they bad as far as like the battle rap culture goes.
Man, none of
It
these
ain't that
girls
much.
are better than my verse.
Hey, no. Hey, listen, they all some corner
said my
store
verse?
dimes. So
Man,
I'm gonna
get
say
out of
that.
here, man.
Come in.
I
Yeah,
had
they some corner
2
store
hours
dimes.
worth of this argument the other night, man. My verse is famous in battle rap, not for being a battle rapper, just because she's attractive.
No, my verse looks like an
Miss
off-brand, great value, Snow the Product.
Correct.
My verse is a real rapper outside
Shouts
of
to
that.
Texas. Shouts to Texas.
Shout out to Official.
Yes.
Huh?
Official.
Hey, listen, let me get my big block list off, man. Shout out to Miss Gracie.
All right, so let me. So what we was talking about, but no, man, like on point, man, like yeah, to the people that are fans, man, because like we've been trying. I'm not.
I can't say that.
The card, but come on, man, like I don't have to see K Shine on every card.
Let's say this, Caleb.
I understand that, but you don't need to go 100% every time. You can slack off a little bit. You're not. I promise you, smacking them aren't broke. I promise.
Hey, yo, let's take another angle real quick. Let's take this angle right here. What if Smack is burning out all their contractual or agreement battles?
How many agreement battles can you have?
We don't know this.
Drake,
that's the thing. We don't know.
Drake, come on, think about it. I understand you're gonna say you are a battle rap league owner. Would you sign somebody to a 30 battle?
Why? At what point though? At what point? You talk about like Twerk's second battle? Yes. Motherfucker, you got a battle rap lifespan here. You're going nowhere.
I'm going to max 10, and then we're gonna contract renegotiate when that's up. Ain't no crazy deals and
listen,
shit.
Where are you talking about? What standpoint are you talking from? A battle or a league owner?
I'm speaking from a league owner standpoint. If you are a league owner, why would you sign someone for like 20, 30 battles in a row? Because you're saying they're burning them out, but
in this atmosphere, you can't lose in this atmosphere. Just entertain. What do you mean?
And that's the problem, man. It's not about bars. It's about entertainment, man.
Yes, exactly. My bad, y'all.
For another fucking hoodie, man. And that's why New Jersey Twerk only has 1 year in battle rap, man. He's gonna battle Hitman. He's gonna battle fucking Calico. Maybe battle Rock. Geechee. He's done.
Hey, yo, Calico was spitting some real shit in his live though, man. But we'll talk about that.
Walked and I don't even care.
Hey, let's Shy Joe in.
Oh yeah, get your boy here. Yeah.
He ain't even mic'd up. But man, all right. So you know what I'm saying.